Bring out the whole ocean! What's up, y'all? DJ Khaled here. I'm back with another Rec Room news video. This is not the fit that I'm usually in. Just ignore it, people. It's fine. But as you guys can see, we have some new stuff inside our rec center today that we will talk about in this actual video. But before we do get started, I do want to say that we still have a bit of news sprinkled inside this video. To get us started, Rec Room had their Rec Room Gallery showcase yesterday. They uploaded that video, so if you guys want to watch it, feel free to watch it. It's basically like a museum. You guys can go look at other people's creations and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Here are the events on the event board, and participants inside of Research Lab had received this new email yesterday as well. It said Research Lab has another survey for you for about different themes and items that you may have seen in Rec Room. The survey takes 6 to 8 minutes to complete and will only be available until this Monday, the 18th at 9 AM PST. As a huge thank you for completing the survey, we will send you a delicious Rec Room meal, including our blue survey bubbly. And I'm pretty sure the meal are like the emojis and stuff that you guys can see, like the pizza, the donuts, and the popcorn. I'm guessing that's what they're sending. And then they also say you may see an announcement in-game about this survey. Please only complete the survey once to receive credit from your Research Lab exclusive rewards. And if you guys want to get those rewards, it has to be the link inside the email, not in the actual game. So don't trust this, folks. Do not trust this announcement. But on the other hand, with other announcements, we had actually gotten this new He-Man collab and items. We had the collab before, but we only had like the He-Man items and that girl's name. I don't know their names, I'm gonna be honest with you. But these are the new items we have, and the announcement says, do you have the power? Castle Grayskull has returned to Rec Room with your favorite Masters of the Universe items, including a new Man-at-Arms outfit and Orko hat. Hit go and visit the Castle Grayskull in the Rec Center to power up now. They also had an announcement on their Discord server about this if you guys are really interested, and I really do like this little art that they made for the actual collab. Pretty cute with the bucket and the guy wearing the new items and stuff like that. Of course, what are your guys' thoughts on this new He-Man collab? You guys can find it right here inside the middle of the actual rec center, and it just is like, you know, how it used to be back when we had it before. So no significant changes or anything other than the obvious shop on the side here, and that's pretty much it. As you guys can see, we have our new He-Man items and stuff like that, and as you guys can see, they're also super duper expensive. All the older sets and stuff like that were just like that too, but 15,000 for both items is crazy. Of course, let me know if you guys like the Orko hat, or if you guys like the Man-at-Arms armor. If you guys don't remember, yesterday the weekly actually came out early, so we actually got a little sneak peek at the Mummy Bucket skin. People inside my comment section also let me know that this was the second Bucket skin that we got in a row. Listen, Rec Room, we love buckets and stuff, but you gotta give us some like new weapon skins or something, please. Either way though, I'm pretty sure nothing on the board has changed other than this featured creator, Lady Perla. That is so cool how she has the Kevin the Goblin plush. I love that. She says, hello friend, please subscribe. You guys can check out their YouTube, IG, their TikTok, and they're a partnered and featured creator. They're also a dorm skin designer and the InkSync club leader. And also, did you guys know that people's invite UIs are actually updated as well? You can ignore them now. Thank you, Rec Room. Now, Rec Room's Rec Center had also changed a little bit as well. If you guys don't remember, there used to be a door here by this dummy, but now it's not there. Now, the radio used to sit right here on this actual, part inside the Rec Center, but the He-Man shop took it over, so Rec Room developers had decided to move it right here onto the actual shop. I like this a lot better, and I think it looks just a lot better right here inside the Rec Center. Inside this shop, though, you guys will find a new rotation of items and stuff like that due to our new rotation. We have this Paintball Shield skin, which is the Galaxy, the blue Scuba Tank, this green Royal Cape, brown cat ears, a gold bow tie, then we have these Neon Void Notes headphones, this musical note earrings, the green boxing gloves, and binoculars. But on this corner of the rec center, we actually have our pop-up shop. Now, you guys might remember this pop-up shop. It was like the crash site with the big ship and stuff like that, but there's actually more lore. We'll get into that a little bit later in today's video, but let's check out what they actually have inside the rec center first. Just looking at the obvious design and stuff like that, it seems a little messy. There's these red shards and stuff like that. That's new. That didn't used to be here. And we have this new shop on the left of it, as you guys can see. These astral spectacles actually look so cool, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty basic, new belt and stuff like that. And we have this new, torso, Magician of the Eclipse. Just a recolor of this, magician set, but obviously it seems to be like a whole different theme going on here. Super scary, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, but it does go hard as hell. In addition, we have these items on the bottom if you guys are interested, inside the rotation. And these items that are new and stuff, or the items that you can see the token prices of, are expensive. 12,000 tokens for a belt? Dude, what does this belt even do? These prices are pretty crazy, and of course, be sure to let me know your guys' thoughts on these prices for these items. Probably won't be buying them unless they're gifted to me, I'm gonna be so honest. If you guys go into the store, you guys can figure out what the actual pop-up shop name is. It's Celestial Magicians, as we can see. Now, before we go into this portal and stuff like that, I want to show you guys the new weekly rotation image. Wha-bam! That's our new weekly rotation image. As you guys can see, we have our Galaxy Paintball Shield already inside the shop, we have our Mummy Bucket already, and then you guys can see our Recroom Plus items. The only thing we're missing is the Atlantean Bladed Wings and the Fortune Teller headband. Now that 3 days only, logo right there that you guys see next to the headband and stuff like that, that means that it's coming out actually on Wednesday. They honestly are still trying to figure out a better way to communicate that to players, but I could just obviously tell you guys inside my videos and stuff like that. Now, of course, what are your guys' thoughts on these prices of the items and stuff like that? Be sure to let me know, and I know not a lot of people were really, a big fan of all that. I'll be looking at your guys' comments, and let's check out this new part inside the pop-up shop. I'm scared, let's go! Hey, did you know that I have channel memberships? Together we're stronger! DJ Khaled here, and we're gonna read out, Skull's memberships and stuff like that. So without any further ado, massive shout out to all these people, which is Zipical, Carl the Skunk, Greg Streams, Random Person GM, Jack Tutorial, Guinea Pig Plays Plus, Mr. Bacon VR, Ramen Noodle, Bucket Guy, Yo It's Jakey, Ace the Narrator, Trevor A, Raphael, Cloud, Netflix69, Box David, and Dozer Blade Cat. Thank you guys for supporting Skull, and if you're a Squidling, he also appreciates it as well. Now, of course, bring out the whole ocean! And we're at the crash site. As you guys can see, this is the same old crash site from the, one of the older pop-up shops, if you guys remember it. I covered it a while ago on my channel, but if you guys do, please let me know down in the comments below. I really want to see who, remembers this stuff. In addition, though, this actual map, is not only, kind of barren and no longer has the shop that used to be here, it actually has these weird marks over here. I can't jump onto them or anything like that. I don't know what these marks are here for, but, we can see some over there, we can see some right here. I don't know what this lore is, or even if it is lore, if you can call it that. Who knows? The ship is open just by default. We used to have to open it by fighting the cores and stuff like that. Seems like we don't have to. And more of this like red rock on the ground and stuff like that. This obviously seems to be like a theme for the new pop-up shop. More abandoned stuff here, obviously. It seems like they closed down this shop, sadly. Yep. But if we enter through here, we'll go into the actual ship. Now, as cool as this is and stuff like that, we had pretty much already seen the entirety of the interior of the ship at the time. The only thing that's new is this thing. This used to not be open before. We'll check that out later, but if you guys decide to inspect all the stuff and stuff like that, like the map here or like this piece of paper here, it's all the same stuff, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if you, were to inspect that with the thing, the guy would come out and, get exploded by the chest or something. If you guys didn't watch the last video where I covered this probably seems so confusing for you. Like, this has happened before. We've been through this. Anyways, though, the only new thing down here inside this interior is this. Now, this seems to be like the broiler room, as you guys can see. We just came back from this, and we actually have a guy that we can talk to in here. This shop right here is the same one from our pop-up shop inside the rec center. Don't stress it out too much. I love the design, the decals, the slowly moving background. Ugh, I missed it for sure. Now, the Traveler. He says, hello, you just came right on time. Looks like you discovered the underbelly of the ship. I need your help to try and get this chest open. I can hear the riches crying and they need to be free. The chest seems to need a power source to open. Let's say you and I get the ship's engine running to fix her up with some gen pistons. You can ask them all these questions and stuff like that, so feel free to if you guys are interested. I'm just going to ask them what's in the room in the back. Not sure really, but I think it's got something to do with the uniforms I found down here. If you want it, it'll be good. And then it goes back to asking, that. And then if I want to learn more about this guy, he says a good seller doesn't dive into their past. A better seller dives into the past of their wares. Let's get back to business, shall we? Super interesting convo and dialogue here. Feel free to, of course, read it and stuff like that. I'm going to show you guys this dialogue if you guys want to pause and read it. It'll basically just tell you how to do it and stuff like that, and it's pretty simple. Let me show you exactly where to find this. Now, this is the boiler room, as you guys can see, and this is the chest that the Traveler was talking about. More rocks on the ground, obviously, but as you guys can see, this is like an engine that has 4 open slots here. 2 on that side, 2 on this side, and the only things that really, go into these slots are these shards that you find on the ground. So all those gems that I found, I thought you had to place, into the actual machine yourself, but you actually just give it to the Traveler. So I'm guessing just give it to him. There we go. I guess he transforms the crystals into whatever this like cylinder thing is. That's interesting. Then with this cylinder thing, I'm sure you put it right here into the actual, thing. There we go. So just rinse and repeat with the, crystals and stuff like that, and I'm sure, you'll get it soon. Now, I don't know if any like sound effects are gonna happen or anything like that, but I want you guys to hear them along with me. So yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, okay, it's like turning blue now. Oh shit. And I guess I should be able to open up this chest now. I'm not gonna lie, these actual details though are so pretty. Y'all, tell me this is not like cool looking. Love to see it like turn from a red to like a blue. That is so nice. Now let me open this. So if I investigate it, this looks like a bunch of riches and stuff like that. Interesting. When I interact with it, it tells me this. Looks to be various confiscated items and some seem to be missing. Now what I'm guessing is something from like, you know, the forbidden one because it's purple and stuff like that. We have food here, I'm guessing. Is that food? Those are like donuts stuck on a sword or something. And then we have like this paper here, which says confiscated anomaly checklist. Then we have a bunch of numbers in blue here. And we have like one bio formula 87, 3 ancient wood carvings, 1 donut sword. Oh, that's like all the stuff that we have in here. 3 things have been extracted though. I'm very curious as to what that is. And then please see engineer or captain for further, you know, clearance to other timeline anomalies. So interesting stuff there. Ah! Wait, is this a My Little Monsters reference? Mothman is in here! Let's go! Won't budge. Seems like these doors operate on the crew's uniforms. Okay. Alright, folks, I am back. As you guys can see, I finally did it. And when I opened up this door, it said, welcome crewmate. Now, inside this, it seems to be just a normal bedroom, like the captain's quarters and stuff like that. And it's pretty basic. There's not really anything interactable other than this paper. There's more red rocks here just to note and stuff like that. And let's give this paper a read. Day 10,121. When shall my moment come to ascend the ranks and seize command instead of remaining in this modest dwelling? It's certainly an easy life, fulfilling decrees to meet the elders' expectations, and in my restless sleep, dreams of my deepest desires unfold. Yet a cloaked specter lingers, inviting conversation. They understand my struggles and offer the possibility of change. Merely a part is required. Strange here is that we see like this symbol and stuff like that that's from the eclipse, you know, set and stuff, and then we see like these steps inside this space on top of this, you know, piece of land, and this hooded figure right here. I think that this hooded figure has to be the teller, as we can tell by, you know, 3 things that are like floating around him. I think these are the 3 parts that were, you know, extracted out of this chest as we actually saw earlier in this video. So if they're already gone, it's honestly anyone's guess what these actual, you know, parts could be, or what, you know, this captain could be talking about. Super interesting stuff indeed, and I really do hope that Rec Room expands on this lore. I really would not have expected this, you know, Magician of the Eclipse set to have more to it than it seems. But at the moment, that's pretty much everything that I know about this new pop-up shop, and I'm not sure if there's any other secret lore stuff that you have to unlock or whatever, but if you ever find out something like that, feel free to let me know. I'm super interested to make more videos about this lore and stuff like that, and I really can't wait to see what Rec Room does with that. And of course, let me know your guys' thoughts on everything that we covered today, especially the prices of the items. If you guys like this video, feel free to like it. I really do appreciate it, and it really does make me feel great. Not to mention, it also helps the, you know, YouTube algorithm do better for this video, so I'd really appreciate it. And of course, whilst you're liking, you guys should totally use my code in-game. It's code SKULL, SK0L. It's totally free, totally hassle-free. You guys won't regret it. One of the best codes that you guys can use because it's mine, of course, and I really do appreciate the support. Or you guys can go through the hassle-free method, which is also free, and you guys can just go into my profile and click that support button. You guys for all the love and support, and if you guys want to check out my latest video where I talked about a bunch of, you know, Rec Room news and stuff like that, then feel free to check that out. Of course, people, thank you guys for watching, and without any further ado, Bro Fist.